Hello everyone, very good morning, good afternoon and good evening to all of you. This is your host Vaibhav. In today's session of JForex Indicators Explained, we will be looking at one pattern formation named as triple top. From the name, you can make a informed guess that there is a variant of double top formation which we had considered in the prior session. In the triple top formation, we have the price reversal after a uptrend from the similar levels thrice, and once we see a break below the support zone which was holding up the price last uh, for last attempts where we saw the price reversing from the higher side. Now that support zone is also giving up and we see a clear cut break on the lower side, and that's when these triple top formation is considered to be complete, and we can then start looking for the opportunities for the trades to be taken in the anticipation of the trend reversal. So this is how this formation is defined. To look at it in a detailed manner, let us now head to the JForex 4, the newly released trading platform from the Dukascopy Bank SA. This is the Euro USD chart with the each candle pair defined at hourly. If we consider the price movements for today's trading session, here the Euro USD has nosedived sharply, almost 100 pips, not exactly 100 pips, but fairly close to that. For last two trading sessions, there was not much of an price momentum because the markets were having holidays for Good Friday, and today also most of the Europe and the Asian countries were closed for the US session. We have now this price action again getting volatile, and I think this is likely to prevail for next couple of hours at least. That aside, now we have to look for the opportunities using the triple top. For adding this formation, you can do a quick search. If you simply type in triple, here comes triple top pattern. Else you can even do this add indicator option, from where you will have to go to the list, and there you will find these listed amongst the pattern recognition triple top pattern. These two options are there: F3 for add indicator, or you can simply do a quick search using F4. So both these options are there. And if you had recently used this indicator, then you get this indicator in the recent indicator option as well. Now, let us see on the chart where this formation has taken shape recently. I think we will have to go back in time because if we consider these week, last week in particular, there was no triple top formation, not only the hourly candlestick time frame, maybe on other time frames there might have been a formation. So let us go back in time and see where this formation might have happened recently on the hourly time frame. All right, we got these two instances, and here you can notice that the price reversed from around these identical levels of 1.066, and this formation is considered complete when the support on the lower side breaks. So here we had this breakout on the lower side, and if you had gone on to initiate the trade somewhere here around 1.064, you would have been in a position to make a good amount of profit. Similarly, here also we got this triple top formation where the price found resistance closer to the 1.060 range, and thrice the price reversed from this area, and then on the breakout on the lower side we further saw consolidation for next couple of hours. So here also the risk reward ratio would have worked out quite favorably, as we have to go for a risk of around this range, and that entails the stop loss above this immediate swing high. So if you had gone on to initiate the trade anywhere close to, you would have even here in this instance been able to make a good amount of profit with the risk reward ratio also looking off triple. All right, I think on the 15 minute at least we should be able to spot quite a lot more opportunities. And here, okay, all right, we got one example around here around the price levels of 0.98. And here also you can notice that the price reversed from these identical levels thrice, but this time around we didn't really see a clear cut sustained breakout below these levels. So this is also a much needed requirement that after these price founds resistance around these price levels, identical price levels on the higher side, we also need the price to drop below and hold below the support zone, and that condition was not really fulfilled in this instance, and the price remained consolidating in subsequent period, and after that it did went on to drop, but it didn't really drop immediately. Let us look for more examples. All right, here also we have this example. And if you had seen these price moves, here also we see the price breaking, and to an extent you can say that the price did sustain below this horizontal support zone after finding resistance around these three identical top levels. And if you had gone on to initiate the short sell trade with buffer slightly above this immediate swing high, then in this instance seeing that the trade would have been profitable. Similar kind of formation is being observed around here, with this also turning out to be profitable. Of course, the risk reward ratio is not working out that good. The risk reward ratio is slightly above 1 is to 1. It is not like great, like 1 is 2 or 1 is to 3. Another example around here also, if you had kept stop loss above this buffer price, here also you would have been able to make money. So we are getting these couple of examples, and in most of the examples we are seeing that the price is going in the reversal formation, or if that is not happening, at least for next subsequent period we are seeing these consolidations. So in both these scenarios we stand a good chance of making money because we have our stop loss placed slightly above this immediate swing high, which provides decent enough buffer. And if you see that the price is not really going on to touch that buffer price that easily, so we get a decent amount of time to see if the price is not really moving in our favor, then we could have been in a position to even square of the trade prior to the it reversing course. So most of the examples which we have seen so far, we have seen the price behaving in a favorable manner, and even if it has not, it hasn't really gone on to change course straight away. It has mostly consolidated, and then eventually it has changed course. So that also gives us enough time to rethink about the trade, and if we see that the price is not holding a holding as per our anticipation, as per our expectations after these triple top formation, we are also in a position to book the losses in a relatively sharper stop loss. So both these opportunities are being provided this formation. Another example is here. Here also the price reversed course, but here the price didn't really dip much and hold below this support area. It again climbed back towards the resistance zone, not much higher above the resistance zone, and then it dipped substantially on the lower side. So here also you would have been able to make a good amount of money. So we saw multiple examples of these triple top formation. Of course, not all the examples I have discussed with you have ended up in profit. Some of the examples have ended up in profit, some of the examples in loss. And in this kind of scenario, the risk management is going to be crucial because we always have to ensure that if we happen to get the trade right, we should be maximizing the profit, and if we happen to get the trade wrong, then we should be minimizing the losses. So that is the most important requirement of any trading setup, and that is going to be required here also. But in terms of the probability, I think the profitability is quite good. The risk reward ratio also works out favorable. And even if we look at it from the logical perspective, if the price is reversing around the same price level thrice and holding on and eventually declining below the support area, that means the selling pressure is emerging, and this might be the time to go short with enough of buffer on the higher side. And we have seen these play out multiple times with many of these trades generated, bringing in good amount of profit. So that's how this triple top formation works. Its concept is fairly easy to understand. Its formation is also equally easy to spot on the chart, and it is also easy to define the stop loss and the possible entry, target prices. So, in terms of use, in terms of its understanding, the formation is quite simple and equally useful. So give it a try, see how it works out for you. You can always incorporate if you have any existing setup. There also you can use this formation for indicators explained, where we consider these triple top formation. If you have any query or any idea to share, do write to me the feedback, and I would be more than happy to take the discussion forward. Thank you all for joining in. See you next time around with a new formation to talk about.